Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol RBIZ. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like a few weeks worth of time. It's actually just the past couple of days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis a few days ago, so that is where these green and red line annotations are coming from, but want to get things updated here as the chart has continued to plow along. So certainly some updates need to be made. First thing I'm going to do is a little house cleaning. Go ahead and get rid of that line right there. Sure, it still pertains to the chart. It's just not relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter with lines all over the place. So just trying to keep this as clean as possible. First update, though, that needs to be done comes about based on a foundational principle in charting, and that states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. For those of you that did watch the video from whenever the last time I did it was, some point last week, talked about 0064 as resistance, but now the price is above it, so that would be one of the newest areas of support. The ideal area of support, when you say, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? That would be if the price can stay up above 0085. Now, don't get me wrong. If the price falls below 0085, by no means am I saying the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price can somehow manage to stay up above that level, that would certainly be a huge sign of power going forward. But at the end of the day, assuming you care about more so the big picture of things, then it's all about this purple line right here, which I've talked about time and time again in past videos, and that is the famous 50-period simple moving average, keyword being moving. As time goes by, that line is going to move itself higher and higher. So a very basic yet highly effective way to judge the health of the move, that right there being defined as quote-unquote the move. Just watch that purple line. As long as the price stays above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. How are you going to best visualize that? No questions asked. Once more, yeah, staying above 0085 would be great. However, from the big picture of things, as long as the price is above that purple line, the bulls 100% own the chart. As far as sellers, as simple as where the party stopped today, and that was slightly up above the penny mark, which makes sense. I mean, the penny mark is usually a kind of a mental level of resistance anyways, so the chart is just confirming that right there. All in all, though, resistance levels, I think I've said this in the past, don't really matter on stocks like this. What do I mean by stocks like this? Well, as long as any stock like this one has been doing just builds higher bases, which, like I said, that's exactly what this thing has been doing. Then when you picture these as stair steps, overall, this, the chart will continue to take care of itself, and that includes breaking areas of resistance. So I get it. It's fun to talk about breaking resistance, but just focus on building higher lows and then just sit back and let the trend do its thing. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.